Greetings, my name is Chamomile and this is an exploration of the entire galaxy sector by sector. Today, we're looking at Hevvrol Sector in 17th Chrome Shield Command. Hevvrol Sector is the domain of the Triffians, who you may recognize from Eve E. Endicott, if you're a fan of the Golden Age of pod racing, which is the source for like 40% of celebrities I use to help identify obscure species. Is this just me? I did get really into pod racing for a bit 2 or 3 years ago. Does the algorithm remember that? Is that why every time I search for something like famous Triffians on the holonet, it gives me pod racers? Anyway, the Triffians didn't participate much in the Galactic Civil War, but their sector sure got fought over a lot. Planet Cordair was the site of early skirmishes between the Empire and the Rebels before the Battle of Yavin, where the Imperials first deployed their AT-MP missile walkers. These things are absolutely terrifying anti-infantry and anti-vehicle weapons, so of course the Empire quickly phased them out in favor of walkers that suck. I make fun, but while the AT-MP was better at fighting conventional tanks and infantry than an AT-ST or even an AT-AT, it's still worse than the M2 Sabre fighter tank, while the AT-ST and AT-AT are much better at looming over civilian populations in a way intended to demoralize any potential resistance as compared to the squat, bulky AT-MP. The AT-MP is absolutely terrifying when it's unloading a missile barrage on a target, but the point of the Tarkin Doctrine is to terrify people into inaction, so you don't have to make direct assaults like that. And a weapon that's only good at the Tarkin Doctrine at the point when the Tarkin Doctrine has already failed is a bad weapon. Planet Kirska was densely urbanized and used as a fortress world by the rebels during the Mid-Rim Retreat, leading to the 3-month-long Siege of Kirska, where the Imperials had to dig the rebels out street by street. Kirska is not that important of a planet, its population is small and dense, so they couldn't spare the Star Destroyers or TIE Bombers needed to flatten the building outright. So instead, the Imperial Army troopers and stormtroopers just ate the losses of fighting door to door. The rebels pulled out of Hevvrol Sector and the entire 17th Chrome Shield Command during the Mid-Rim Retreat, but they came back between Endor and Jakku during the campaign from the Trailing Rim to the Trailing Core. Imperial forces made their stand at planet Glom Tho, but they were overrun pretty handily by rebel forces. Hevvrol Sector isn't super important, but it's in the Mid-Rim, and the Empire fought pretty hard for it during the Mid-Rim offensive. But they got kicked out of Hevvrol so quickly that the most prominent thing about the battle is the rebels' favorite brand of magnoculars. Yes, really, Neurosav still brags about this, and the speed of that defeat made it clear that the Empire was coming apart at the seams.